Yo, what is up guys, Jack here and I am back with episode 2 of The Road to Glory with Portsmouth. If you do enjoy the series, enjoyed the first episode, smash a like on this video for more and subscribe if you are new around here. Joshua Emmanuel, we do go into contract negotiations with the Ipswich right back to try and get him into the club. 18 years of age and tons of potential. Also Yaku Miate, we sign him from Reading on a season-long loan. They're joining the Portsmouth Revolution. We've got another player to add to the ranks and he should be a good player for us. So we want to see more to come from him. We do actually accept a bid from Leeds to allow Gary Roberts to leave the club for 500 grand, £500,000, and this means that we can only one thing. We've got a new player into the team. Marcus Edwards joins on a season-long loan from Tottenham Hotspur, a 17-year-old looking to do big things in League 2 this year. As for training with the team, Chaplin Close, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Masciano and Edwards. That's 3 big signings we've actually made in this window. Actually, maybe 4, if I'm being completely honest here, because we make another one here. Joshua Emmanuel, the 18-year-old right back of Ipswich, does join the club. Michael Doyle going the other way and a 650 grand move, 5 grand per week. Is that a good deal, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. As for the successful deals and business we've done this window so far, Emmanuel, Masciano, Miate and Edwards all joined the club. Doyle going the other way for that Emmanuel deal, and Roberts obviously left the club to join Leeds for 500 grand. On the training side of things, Edwards does go up to 59 rated. Great stuff to see there from him. Looks like he could be a real great player for us. Will he start in the opening game of League 2? We'll see in a minute with our starting lineups coming up very soon in our opening game of the season. As you can see, we do some more training here, and Chaplin very close to getting 65 rating. So I'm really interested to see what kind of season he has. As we look at the youth system here, 53 to 71 potential for Harvey Clark. Unfortunately, we're not going to be signing him. As for Mason Shaw, 71 to 94 potential for a 15-year-old. Brilliant. Ollie Hall, sorry mate, it's just not going to happen today. As for Aidan Morgan, that's brilliant potential for a 15-year-old centre midfielder. We sign him up. And Toby Mason, unfortunately, he does also get rejected too. There'll be more updates for the Youth Academy coming up very soon as we get ready for our first game of the League 2 and of the Road to Glory journey. It is against Barnet away from home. It should be a routine 3 points for Pompey. Campbell Wright's the real threat, if I'm being completely honest with this team. So I don't really see Barnet as a massive threat here today. They're playing a 4-1-3-2. Weird formation, but definitely one that can hurt us. So we need to make sure we're on top of our game. As for us, Ford starts in there. Emmanuel makes his debut. Edwards also making a debut too. Very interesting stuff here. Close and Rose start in centre midfield. Clark and Burgess at the back, like I said, and obviously Bennett and Laliovic on the wings. And Laliovic gets on the ball here, does actually find Close. The centre midfielder holds the ball up beautifully and plays it back into Bennett. Loses the ball, but Chaplin does find it back into the left wing and turns away for his man and shoots into the bottom corner. It's a brilliant start to my Portsmouth regime. 1-0, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's a brilliant move here. Bennett is a really underrated player for us, I believe. He's gone under the radar for me. Definitely, he's really impressed me. That is a cool, calm and collective finish into the bottom corner, and he is officially the first player to score our first ever goal in this career mode. Remember that might be some trivia coming up in the later episodes of the season. As Chaplin gets onto the ball again, Pompey looking to double their lead as Rose sees Emmanuel running down that right-hand side here. The right back cuts inside here. What can he do? He's got the strength to hold off the players here, and he does get a shot away, but Stevens does put it over the bar there. Really good stuff, but unfortunately we are forced into a change as Chaplin is injured. We do bring on Noel Hunt though to replace him. That was the challenge there you just saw on the left side of the screen. Hunt comes on. Let's see what he can do, the veteran striker here. As we go into half-time, the major blow for us is losing Chaplin, but Edwards has given us the 1-0 advantage. So, very interesting stuff to come in the second half. Hopefully continue it. As Hunt gets onto the ball here, does find Laliovic again, right as the second half has kicked off here. Does really well here to get into a dangerous position, across goal, and Pearson nearly puts that into his own net there. That would have been absolutely incredible stuff. As Akinde gets onto the ball now, Barnet looking on the attack. Clark actually loses that, and Akpo finds it back into Akinde again. Barnet on the attack, he shoots, and it's just wide of the mark on that occasion there. As we approach the hour mark though, Closer comes forward and does actually find Edwards, who gets completely wiped out there on the edge of the box. With the hour mark, they're still yet to reach us. Barnet find themselves down to 10 men. It's a straight red card. Can you see why that was a red card? Go back and look at the challenge, guys. I think it was definitely a red card, as we do bring on Amine Linganzini and Christian Oxlade-Chamberlain to see how they do in this game. And we would come in the attack again with left-back Stevens here. Does really well to get into a good position. He's crosses tame. Stevens, the goalkeeper, makes a save now. It's played back by Hunt, headed down by Laliovic, and Bennett into the top corner. Doubles Pompey's lead with just 10 minutes left to go here. That's surely the 3 points wrapped up in my first ever game. And that's got to be one of the goals of the season so far. And if not, the goal of the series. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. The first time body by Bennett is absolutely incredible. And Portsmouth double their lead, like I said, 2-0. Bennett, the unsung hero, the dark horse of the series it would be. But Barney get a real great opportunity. Gambian finds Ngala, who puts it way wide off the mark here. Good news for us though. The game does come to an end. It's a 2-0 victory for Portsmouth, and the road to recovery is right on the cards here. A double from Kyle Bennett would be enough to see off Barnet today, and that's 3 vital points in League 2. Full-time stats do show that we was deadly in front of goal. We had a bit more possession. It was the perfect time to start my Portsmouth career. It really was. Kyle Bennett, a 9.5 rating for him. Like I said, he's going to be a dark horse. Remember the name. This boy has scored an absolute worldie today. What other players do you think are going to be joining the Pompey Revolution? With Connor Chaplin out for unfortunately 4 weeks now. We have to look to get another striker to join this Portsmouth Revolution. That's what I'm calling it here, guys. And the player we look to is at Charlton Athletic. It's Ademola Lookman, the young England under-19, I do believe, striker. Very good player. We offer 500 grand up front to Charlton to try and sign him down to League 2. As more training goes on here, Edwards very close to 60 rated, really impressing in training, performing very well for us. So only a matter of time before he does reach his potential, maybe when he hits the championship if he's still at the club. Miete and Hunt do see us go through an EFL Cup against Plymouth. Very good game there. Hunt obviously filling in for the injured Chaplin and doing very well, it would seem. We do get knocked back though on Ademola Lookman. We do have to up our bid to 750 grand, $750,000. That should be enough to see him join the club and go into contract negotiations. And I was absolutely right here. We do offer him £1,700 a week and a 5-year deal, 10% bonus per goal, squad rotation player. Should be enough to see him join the club. We'll find out if he joins the Pompey Revolution next episode. Guys, I'm going to leave looking at the squad report. Hope you did enjoy this series. If you did, smash a like on this video. I really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you are new around here. And guys, if you have any suggestions for the series to make it authentic and realistic, let me know in the comment section down below. I really would want to hear your views and opinions on this one. As always, have a really nice day, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one, and hopefully you stay tuned for the Pompey Revolution. Peace.